flying taxis are here. They're fine. I mean, this is something that I think I was very excited about this morning. For the longest time, we talked about future of mobility. This is the future of mobility. When you have enough taxis on ground and enough air pollution as is, what happens
and
next?
And these are electric air taxis.
These are electric air taxis. So tell us what's happened. We know it's going to be IndiGo. IndiGo has tied up with Archer Aviation. What are they going to do?
Right, Shweta, you know, I hate to be the party spoiler, especially as we head into the weekend.
Okay.
But, you know, first when I saw the news item this morning, I thought maybe, you know, hey, maybe I'm not looking at it, reading it correctly. Then I looked at the date on the masthead and I said, okay, it's not 1st April, so nobody's kidding anybody here, right? But then the suspicion starts coming in. So I think overall great, you know, air taxis, great idea. It's an idea which has seen some sort of attraction in the West. Enough and more companies in Silicon Valley offering air taxi services, not yet, not flying people, but getting enough funding to enable them to be able to fly people going forward. Now, what is IndiGo really planning to do? I think the Archer Aviation IndiGo MOU suggests that IndiGo will seek Archer's investments and help in developing as many as 200 air taxis. These 200 air taxis will be deployed perhaps as early as starting 2026 in Delhi, Mumbai and Bengaluru. Rightly so, I think the most traffic-ridden cities in the country. And these 3 cities are going to get the first lot of air taxis. However, to play the party spoiler, party pooper, there isn't a government nod on air taxis in India yet. Will it happen till 2026? We don't know, because, you know, if you remember, Shweta, let me jog your memory, 5 years, 6 years back, there were talks about your pizza getting delivered using a drone. There were talks of Amazon and Flipkart delivering your couriers using drones and getting them right to your doorstep or right till your balcony. And air deliveries were something that were really talked about and very evangelistic in their approach towards the future of logistics. It never really happened. At best, what we saw, thankfully, was during COVID, certain drones were used to transport medicines to far-flung areas, right? But beyond that, or even vaccinations, if I remember correctly. So beyond that, beyond this emergency usage, we haven't seen drone deliveries pick up. Because there are multiple, there are air pockets, there are civil aviation norms that come in, there are clearances required. You cannot be at a certain altitude, you cannot fly in a certain area. You will need a lot of other communication infrastructure like ATC, etc. to be set up. So if something as small as a delivery drone could not see light of the day, we are here talking about an air taxi that can accommodate 4 passengers and 1 pilot, stroke driver, depending on how you want to see it now. And I think the idea is great, there's no doubt. I mean,
it's just the idea for now.
What better to actually beat the traffic blues, reach your location in time, come back in time, don't have to waste precious hours whiling away time and emitting pollution for the environment. But will it take off? I really am skeptical at this moment.
I mean, you're skeptical about how soon?
No, I'm skeptical about the whole concept of air taxis, because we are yet to look at the safety security concerns.
Of course.
I mean, we've seen data of road crashes, road accidents. This can potentially definitely be life-threatening. Even road crashes are potentially life-threatening, but then there is enough probability with the safety security features built into cars today. And if you're geared up well, you're wearing a helmet, if you're on a two-wheeler, and if you're wearing your seatbelt, if you're in a car, there are good enough chances for you to not die. In an air taxi, 1 accident could actually kill 5 people. So I think a lot of policy changes will have to be made, a lot of clearances will have to be sought, a lot of safety security features, mechanisms will have to be built in, and then of course the whole creation of infrastructure, right, from ATCs to launch pads to landing stations to applications around which you can book your taxi and ride or fly in it. I think a lot of ground needs to be covered, and 2026 definitely seems like a pipe dream, but it's sort of, turn around within this decade also, I hope I'm proven wrong, seems a little far-fetched right now.
Okay, a little far-fetched, that is the word coming in from Karthik at this point in time. Obviously, a lot of regulatory clearances, hurdles and policy framework that has to be arrived at. But hey, necessity is the mother of invention. So we never know. 2026 is what aviation Interglobe, which is the parent company for IndiGo, is targeting. We'll of course have to wait and watch out, but air taxis are finally here.